Hello Gemini, welcome. This is your tarot reading for late January going into February 2025. It is for my Gemini, Sun, Rising and Venus signs. Specifically, Gemini, let's see what's coming through. I've been getting a very powerful energy around you recently over the last 2 months or so. It's like your energy is coming back. You're becoming less scattered. There's a clearing of fog. Way ahead, you're very clear. You're very certain about a path, Gemini. Okay, let's see what's coming up for you guys. While I'm laying down these cards, I wanted to let you know, or gently remind you, that I am offering personal readings, so if that's something you're interested, feel free to reach out to me. I have reopened my Etsy store. You can also contact me via email, and that way you'll get my discounted rates, because I am offering discounts at the moment, because I know people have been dealing with the holidays. It's a stressful, expensive time, so I am offering some discounts over the next few weeks. So if you're interested, please get in touch, gypsyinsights@gmail.com, and I'll put my email down below. Alrighty, so Gemini, let's get into the nuts and bolts. Let's get into the juicy bits here. What is Gemini dealing with this particular time? Yes. Now, you're not stress-free and completely unburdened, no. But you are free of some restrictions. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. There's been a waiting period, but now you're untethered, uncaged. So Gemini, it seems like you've been waiting for this moment in the past. Let's see if it's arrived. Yes, it has. The Hanged Man in reverse. So this moment of liberation, you're there, and you're free to, well, let's see what you're going to do. Yeah. You know, I was getting that sense of stress-free or unburdened. You know, I'm just getting a feeling that things were piling up, Gemini. Certainly over a number of years. I'm getting like at least 18 months, 2 years, maybe even more than that for some of my Geminis out there. And it was a burden, it really was. Something that happened, a loss. It may have been loss of a person, a partnership, a job, whatever it was. You took it particularly hard, and I understand why. Okay, we do have family around you here, Gemini. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I'm getting the wait is over. And you've been somewhat, I feel that you've been somewhat impatient, maybe a little frustrated, Gemini, as well. A little frustrated. This waiting period has frustrated you. You just want to get going. You want to get going on this thing. Okay. 7 of Swords. You know, there's a little bit of energy that I'm picking up within you, where on the surface you come across as very confident. Some might even say too confident. Now, you're not trying to appear that way. I just feel that that's how people perceive you, Gemini. It's very confident. But underneath it, there's a little bit of feeling like you're not worthy of other people's admiration. But it's hidden. It's something you certainly don't let show, and you don't express it. You may not even be totally consciously aware of this. How it manifests, it's well, it's a little bit like feeling a little bit fake. However that resonates, it doesn't happen too often, but at times I think you may feel that you're faking it, or you have to fake something to get ahead or to be successful. Let's see. Judgment. Yeah, I feel that for you, how you're judged by other people is very important to you, Gemini. I guess that's the superficiality that I'm picking up. I was hesitant to use that word, but you like to be liked. Well, who doesn't, right? I mean, nobody wants to be hated, but there's just this energy of, I don't want to say people pleasing, because it's not that. It's just feeling like you have to be or act a certain way to be liked. Okay. It could be in your work, something like that I'm picking up. We've got the Death card in the reverse. Well, my spirit guide is giving me the message here that is indeed quite literal, and I often don't view the Death card as literal in most readings. In your case, I am. Gemini, you fear death. I'm just going to have to say it. You do. You fear death. Right? Well, most of us do. I mean, let's be honest. It has something to do with this Seven of Swords and feeling like you have to fake something. Maybe it's confidence around not being, I'm getting like being Teflon coated, not expressing any weakness, any vulnerability. But underneath it all, you do fear. You in your darkest moments, you do fear something bad happening to you. It's just a fear, guys. It's nothing to be. I'm not picking up anything happening to you here. No, not at all. But there is that fear, that underlying fear. But on the surface, you're trying to shake it off. You're trying to appear confident, bold in your undertakings. You want to get it right. I'm getting this time. This time you want to have no regrets, okay? No regrets in your life. You're pushing on with no regrets here, Gemini. And what's being avoided is the Page of Cups in the reverse. You're trying not to let that vulnerable side of yourself show. It's very much like the head of a corporation or a boss type figure that I'm picking up here. So you could have your own business, or you could be quite a higher up in terms of your work, your career. You have a lot of responsibility on your shoulders here, Gemini. Sorry about that. Just had to have a drink. And yeah, I think it's around a corporation or a workplace here, Gemini. I do. Yeah. Having to be a certain way, having to do things a certain way, but you know, you're not really one to do that. I get you, Gemini, as somebody who likes to do things your own way, but you're having to follow some rules here. You're not feeling quite authentic. Okay. Got the Tower in reverse. I've got people walking on eggshells around you. Why is that? Why is that, Gemini? Let's look into that. We do have the Four of Swords in the reverse. Okay, yes, I do see you. It's like the chains are off. you're free, you're liberated, you're moving forward. You have been in this waiting period, okay? And with the devil in reverse, it has something to do with, okay, I'm getting this. It's the thing, the thing that stops you from, achieving greatness. Look, that sounds really odd, but that's what I've got. There's something within here that needs to be dealt with. It's this thing. Whatever you need to free yourself from, a burden that you've been carrying around. Let's see what it could be. What are we talking about here, Spirit? What is this thing? Yeah, because I think if you can free yourself from this way of being, this pattern of behavior, you could be great in your field, whatever you're trying to achieve here. Okay. Okay. Well, I've pulled 3. All right. You could be great. Now, first I want to show to you the outcome, which is creativity. Now, that seems pretty obvious, but it's hard to do when you're in this mode where I feel you've been trying to fit in, but you don't feel quite like you fit in. This could be making you feel quite down, a bit numb. Depression maybe for some of my Geminis, not all of you. Some of you could be quite, I'm getting tired. I've got a figure here in bed. I'm getting an energy here of spending some time sleeping, Gemini, self-soothing. You know, I'm not actually seeing... Okay. That's this devil energy. Is it laziness, guys? It doesn't... It seems unlike Gemini to be lazy, but maybe you have been. For some of you, yes, that's true, is what I'm getting from Spirit. And this waiting period that I've got here, maybe you're used to a lot of activity, a lot of action. And this waiting period is when things tend to weigh heavily on you. But then once things take off, there's more activity, you've got a lot going on in your life, and you're in this creative mode, then you're okay. Then you're feeling great, you're looking great, you're doing great. Some of you could be looking at another job, something that is more creative and not quite so structured. Won't be for all of you, you'll know. But I just get this energy of feeling like you're faking it, you're not quite there, body and soul. You're there body, but not in soul. Could be that you have to make a major choice here. And I'm also getting people walking around on eggshells around you here, Gemini. Let's see what this Tower is. Yeah, there's an avoidance. There's people avoiding you. Gemini. I have to be honest, I'm not sure why. I'm not sure why people could be doing that. Let's why are people avoiding Gemini? Okay. Because some of you are, yeah, I get very boss-like energy here. You have power, you have control, and people could be avoiding you because you have power and control. They don't want to upset you. They don't want to get fired. Things like that, and they may be picking up on your energy. Gemini, I'm wondering if this is really for you. Yeah, for some of you, you could be near. For those who are of age, 60 plus, or maybe even late 50s, you could be looking very close to retirement. Now, if this is not you, it could be someone around you. It could be your significant other that's acting this way. Yeah, I just get somebody here who has to be a certain way in public, around the workforce. But in private, there's this energy of wanting to be free of all this and do something more creative. But finances could be an issue. Let's have a look at this. Why we're getting the Page of Pentacles in the reverse as the outcome for you, Gemini. Yeah, I think that you're just waiting to make some kind of major change in your life, Gemini. I've got a strong energy of biding your time. You know, this waiting energy, biding your time. But wanting to be free. However that resonates with you, Gemini, I'm going to have to leave it there and wishing you all the very best. Look, if you would like more information and a specific reading for you, if this is resonating with you, Gemini, please do drop me a line, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. I'll be glad to give you a personal reading, reduced rates for this time period after the Christmas holidays. I wish you all the very best. If you would like more Gemini readings on this channel, please, please, please press that thumbs up button, that like button. And don't forget to comment down below saying, Michelle, I want more Gemini reads. Why don't you read more for Gemini, please? And I will do those if I get enough comments. So please do comment down below. And share me on your social media. Let people know, especially if you know a Gemini who this is resonant with. And if you wouldn't mind making sure that if you've been with me for a while, make sure and check that you are still subscribed to me. If you have to, unsubscribe and then subscribe again, I'd be grateful. And if you're a newcomer, love to have you. Please do consider subscribing to my channel for more regular readings. I wish you all the very best here, Gemini. Take care and bye for now.